All right, let's talk about what's broken today in New York. The Bronx is literally on fire, Brooklyn's still bleeding from gang nonsense, and there's a legal war brewing over who gets to pore through your medical records. Buckle up, folks.
I'm Vixie Steele. Welcome to Loud and Local with Vixie Steele here in New York. Let's get into it. First up, major fires have doubled in the Bronx. I mean doubled. Multi-alarm blazes ripped through the borough. 12 in 2024, 16 in 2025, and by May 2026, 27. That is obscene. Citywide, at least 46 people are dead from fires so far in 2026. Look, most of these Bronx buildings are over 100 years old. The wiring is prehistoric. You heat up a toaster and the whole wall has a panic attack. City officials keep saying it. Our housing code and the so-called incentives don't actually force or even seriously push landlords to upgrade electrical systems. So we wait. We pray the outlet doesn't spark. We rely on luck in buildings where the pipes rattle like a ghost and the breaker box looks like a museum exhibit. The FDNY is out there teaching prevention, handing out free smoke detectors like life rafts, and respect where it's due. That's what I'm talking about. But detectors are your last line of defense, not a policy. Honestly, it's infuriating that we neglect infrastructure until it literally goes up in flames. You want fewer sirens? Start with the wiring. Stop pretending a knob and tube relic from 1910 is fine in 2026. Can someone explain why this bullshit is allowed? I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. Next up, something equally frustrating. Brooklyn, Crown Heights. A 21-year-old, Timothy Spence, just pleaded guilty in federal court for last summer's mass shooting at the Taste of the City lounge. 3 people dead, 10 injured. He admitted he's in a gang, said he fired at rivals inside the lounge. Over 40 shots in 6 seconds. 6 bloody seconds. That's not a shootout, that's a slaughter. The lounge is closed now. The NYPD and the State Liquor Authority had warned them before. Fix your security. We ignore warnings until the chalk outlines appear, then everyone scrambles. To be fair, you can hire every bouncer on earth and it still won't fix the root problem. Guns and gangs and feuds that spill into nightlife like poison. It's a disgrace how gang violence still dictates whether families get home safe from a Saturday night. And now on to another disaster. Trans New Yorkers are suing NYU Langone and the US Department of Justice to stop the Trump administration from digging through sensitive healthcare records. We're talking gender-affirming care files for youth and adults. The subpoena is a fishing trawler. 17 categories of records, including insurance claims and even patient communications. For real. The lawsuit argues this violates privacy rights and the bedrock of medicine, physician-patient confidentiality. In February, NYU Langone already shut down its transgender youth health program, and now this. The plaintiffs want the DOJ to back off. It's exactly the kind of case that shows the tension between federal muscle and people just trying to get care without a bureaucrat rifling through their chart. Imagine needing to fight for your right to privacy in 2026. Ridiculous, but not surprising. Back in my day, people had fucking standards. You don't turn patients into political trophies, you treat them, full stop. Politics and power plays. Let's keep the train wreck rolling. New York's Attorney General Letitia James, plus prosecutors from 6 other Northeast states, are suing the Trump administration over a deal to cancel a massive offshore wind lease. Total Energies paid $795 million back in 2022 for a lease off New York and New Jersey. Then in March 2026, Interior struck a deal. The company renounces the wind lease, dumps $1 billion into oil and gas, and the feds reimburse them. And wait for it, the deal even says they can't develop any other offshore wind projects in the US. Here's the timeline, right? On day 1 in 2025, Trump halted federal approvals for wind projects. A judge knocked that ban down in December 2025. Then comes this March 2026 deal. Now, New York and friends are pushing back,
saying this kneecaps clean energy and kills jobs. New York alone was counting on about 1,700 of them. Interior calls wind expensive and unreliable. I call it short-sighted to torch future industries because oil still calls the tunes. That's society for you.
Sacrificing the future for fossil fuels is something I thought we'd left in the past, but apparently we're speed-running the 1970s with better phones. Unbelievable, but not surprising. I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. If you bury clean energy and the jobs that come with it, you deserve every ounce of public fury coming your way. Fucking hell. Okay, here's something cool for once. Mayor Zoran Mamdani is pushing ahead with the 34th Street busway, despite federal grumbling, especially about truck access. The plan is to restrict passenger vehicles, speed up buses, and move more than 28,000 daily riders like it's the 21st century. If you rode the 14th Street busway, you saw speeds jump by up to 24%. That's not theory, that's receipts. The city says they're talking with federal officials and aiming to wrap construction by the end of fall. Look, mate, buses that move are the difference between making rent and getting fired. Hell yeah, now we're talking. Finally, someone gets it. Give the street back to the people who actually use it. Just keep it on schedule, don't water it down. And for once, let's deliver the damn upgrade without 1,000 carve-outs. So there it is. Buildings burning because we ignore wires. Communities torn up by gunfire that should never happen. Patients forced to lawyer up just to keep their medical lives private. Clean energy kneecapped while oil gets a bouquet. And one busway trying to drag Midtown into sanity. Fix it, society. And if you can't fix it, get out of the bloody way so someone else can. We're leaving it at that because I'm fucking exhausted. That's today's dose of reality on Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in New York. Go do something useful and tune in tomorrow for more.